There are moments that, once they happen, stay with you forever. A morning blurred by the glare of white hospital lights, the steady beeping of machines, worried eyes, hands tightly held. And then the doctor's words hit like a bolt of lightning. "You've just had a stroke." Or, "We managed to save her from a heart attack." If you've ever heard those words, or watched a loved one hear them, you don't need me to explain anything else. You know that feeling. The moment life suddenly shifts course and never goes back. But here's the harsh truth. Few people are warned about after they leave the hospital. The next time won't be like the first. The next stroke often comes sooner, hits harder, and leaves far more damage. And the most dangerous part? It doesn't come from some unknown source. It comes from what you eat every day. From the foods so familiar you barely notice them. On your dinner plate, in your breakfast box, even in today's lunch. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you 5 foods that anyone who's had a stroke or heart attack should remove from their diet immediately. Not just to extend your life, but to truly live. To live healthily, to live with intention, and to live free from the shadow of another collapse waiting around the corner. Did you know? Between 60 to 80% of stroke or heart attack recurrences are linked directly to what you eat every day. After a stroke or heart attack, your body is like a cracked piece of glass. It still functions and it can heal, but one wrong move and that crack can shatter beyond repair. And unfortunately, that wrong move often comes in the form of a single bite of food. Here are 3 key reasons why poor eating habits can send you right back to the emergency room. Reason number 1. Damaged blood vessels are extremely fragile. They're prone to inflammation and blockages. If you keep feeding your body trans fats, preservatives, or industrial additives, you're silently creating new sites of inflammation inside your arteries, especially dangerous in the tiny vessels that supply your brain and heart. Reason number 2. A recovering heart needs real nutrients, not empty calories. Fast food, soda, margarine, and ultra-processed foods offer zero value for healing. Instead, they burden your heart even more, while your body desperately needs clean fuel to repair itself. Reason number 3. After a stroke, your body becomes extremely sensitive to salt, sugar, and bad fats. High sodium, refined sugar, and industrial fats can cause sudden spikes in blood pressure, constrict your vessels, and push your heart to its limits. At that point, another episode is just a matter of time. Keep this in mind. A stroke or a heart attack isn't caused by one sudden event. They're the result of thousands of wrong meals stacked day after day. And the way to prevent recurrence begins with getting those meals right. In the next section, I'll reveal the top 5 foods that stroke and heart attack survivors should avoid at all costs, along with simple science-backed explanations. Take note of every item, because even avoiding just one can make it a whole lot easier for your body to breathe. Now, let's get into the most important part of today's video. The foods that, if you've had a stroke or a heart attack, you should avoid like poison. And no, I'm not using the word poison for shock value. These are foods that have been scientifically shown to damage your cardiovascular system, increase your risk of a second event, and, in some cases, lead to death if not controlled. Food number 1. Margarine, also known as trans fat or hydrogenated vegetable oil. Back in the 1980s, margarine was marketed as a healthier alternative to butter. But after decades of research, we now know it's one of the most dangerous fats you can put into your body, especially if you have heart issues. When you eat margarine, you're consuming a man-made fat created by forcing hydrogen into vegetable oil at extremely high temperatures. The result is a cheap, shelf-stable fat that's incredibly hard for the body to break down. Trans fat raises LDL, the bad cholesterol, and lowers HDL, the good cholesterol. It causes inflammation in your arteries and contributes directly to the formation of plaque. And if you've already had a blockage once, I don't think you want to take that risk again. You'll find margarine hiding in crackers, packaged cookies, pastries, fast food, and even in so-called healthy sandwich breads. Don't be fooled by labels that say 0 grams trans fat. Legally, if it has less than 0.5 grams per serving, they can round it down to 0. Read the ingredient list. If you see partially hydrogenated oil, that's trans fat. Don't buy it. Food number 2. Soft drinks and energy drinks that contain BVO, brominated vegetable oil. This synthetic additive was once commonly found in drinks like Gatorade and Mountain Dew to keep the flavors from separating. Sounds harmless, right? The problem is, BVO contains bromine, a chemical that can interfere with your thyroid function. And if you've had a heart issue, you know how closely thyroid and blood pressure are linked. Disrupt the thyroid, and your blood pressure can spike unpredictably. If your blood vessels are already fragile, this is a recipe for disaster. The sad part? BVO has been banned in Europe and Japan for years, but in the US and many other countries, you can still find it in sodas. So please read the labels carefully. Or better yet, stay away from industrial soft drinks entirely. Stick to water, herbal teas, or fresh juices. Your heart will thank you. Food number 3. Industrial pork containing ractopamine. Ractopamine is a chemical used to bulk up pigs, to make them grow faster and leaner so producers can increase profits. It might sound like it has nothing to do with your plate, but the truth is, ractopamine is a beta-agonist stimulant. That means it can raise heart rate and blood pressure in people who consume the meat. For someone with a healthy cardiovascular system, the effects might not show immediately. But for a stroke survivor, someone with stents, or a history of heart attack, even one serving of ractopamine-tainted pork could be the tipping point. Over 160 countries have banned ractopamine in livestock, but in the US, Canada, and several others, pork containing this chemical is still widely available. You won't be able to tell by looking at it, but you can make smarter choices. Choose organic pork or meat labeled hormone-free or non-GMO feed. And overall, limit your consumption of industrially produced pork. Food number 4. Packaged foods that contain BHA and BHT preservatives. These two synthetic preservatives are commonly used in breakfast cereals, potato chips, snack foods, and a variety of processed items. In the US, they're labeled as generally recognized as safe, but ironically, the same government also lists BHA as a chemical reasonably anticipated to be a human carcinogen. These chemicals work by preventing oxidation, but they also generate free radicals that attack your blood vessels, trigger inflammation, and damage already fragile tissue. If your circulatory system is compromised, eating these preservatives every day is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Food number 5. Artificial colors and flavors. This one is tricky because these additives are everywhere. In candy, sodas, cereal, sauces, especially products aimed at kids. Some synthetic dyes, like Red 40 and Yellow 5, are already banned in parts of Europe due to their links to hyperactivity and behavioral changes in children. But it's not just kids who are affected. These chemicals can also overstimulate your nervous system, disrupt heart rhythms, raise blood pressure, and worsen chronic inflammation in the vascular system. After a stroke, the last thing you need is another agent that makes your blood vessels even more fragile. Those bright reds and neon oranges in candy, soda, or snacks, they might look fun, but for your body, they're anything but harmless. Now that you know which foods to avoid, you might be wondering, so what should I eat? Is there anything that's truly good for my heart and brain? The answer is yes, and trust me, eating healthy doesn't have to mean bland or boring. All you need to do is prioritize real, whole, nutrient-rich foods that haven't been stripped down by industrial processing. Here are some of the key food groups I always recommend to my heart patients and stroke survivors. First, dark leafy greens and natural vegetables. Spinach, broccoli, kale, these are rich in antioxidants, potassium, and magnesium. These nutrients help lower blood pressure, relax blood vessels, and prevent plaque buildup in the arteries. Second, nuts and healthy oils. Walnuts, chia seeds, almonds, flax seeds, these are full of natural omega-3s that reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and help prevent blood clots. Extra virgin olive oil is one of the best choices to replace processed oils or margarine in your diet. Third, and extremely important, berries, especially blueberries. Blueberries aren't just delicious. They're one of the most antioxidant-packed fruits nature has to offer. The anthocyanins in blueberries have been shown to protect blood vessels, improve elasticity, lower the risk of another stroke, and even enhance memory in older adults. If you can make blueberries part of your daily habit, fresh or frozen, you're doing something amazing for both your brain and your heart. Fourth, whole grains, especially oats. Oats contain beta-glucan, a type of fiber that helps lower bad cholesterol, stabilize blood sugar, and keep you full longer. It's an ideal breakfast option for stroke survivors, keeping your energy steady without spiking your blood pressure or blood sugar. Fifth, wild-caught fish, especially wild salmon or sardines. Unlike farm-raised fish, wild fish are rich in EPA and DHA, two essential omega-3 fatty acids that help regulate heart rhythm, reduce vascular inflammation, and support brain function. And if you don't eat fish, consider a high-quality fish oil supplement, after checking with your doctor, of course.
At the end of the day, I always tell my patients a simple truth. The closer your food is to nature, the farther you are from disease. You don't need fancy packaging, you don't need flashy labels or health claims. You just need food that's real, clean, and made the way nature intended. If you've made it this far in the video, I know you truly care about your heart health, or someone else's. And that, to me, means a lot. Together, we've gone beyond just what to avoid. You've learned why these foods are dangerous, and why small, consistent changes on your plate can literally save your life without waiting on another prescription. I know changing habits is hard, but please remember this. Your first stroke may have been an accident. The second, if you don't act, will be a choice. And that choice starts today. So begin with the simplest steps. Stop buying margarine. Read food labels more carefully. Swap the soda for a glass of water. Add 1 extra serving of blueberries this week. Slow down when you're standing in the fast food aisle. You don't have to do everything at once, but every time you choose right, you take 1 step further away from your next heart event. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you care about. Your parents, your partner, your friends, anyone living with heart disease. And if you want more clear, science-based health education that puts you back in control, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and never miss another life-saving video. I'll see you in the next one, where I'll walk you through an ideal meal plan designed specifically for stroke and heart attack survivors. You don't want to miss it.